What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. Welcome back to another episode of LEGO Therapy. If this is your first time watching, I highly recommend you check out the other videos on my channel. But just to catch you up, I'm a retired Air Force vet with PTSD, and this is both my entertainment, but also the way that has proven best to help me work through my issues. If you enjoy LEGO building, feel you can relate, or just want to watch me ramble, please come enjoy the show.
And on to bag 4. There we go. Almost did it. Almost forgot to take my picture. Even though I'm really not sure what angle this is. It's kind of a mystery right now. This is kind of a neat build. Everything's kind of all over the place. It's not building in any one particular order, it doesn't seem, so I'm having to take my time and breathe and think about what I'm doing. No tiny pieces bagging this one. All right. That arthritis, it'll get you. So this is one of the funny aspects of me building, is if there was one type of piece that I would eliminate from LEGO, it's the small squares, the little 1-dot sticks, if you will. You know, the MC lingo, because it takes up the space of one dot, one little LEGO nub, if you will. And so, unless you use, as I probably explained on a previous video, how I'm a goal brain and I like everything squared up, neat and even, and I like to organize stuff. I'm pretty sure I talked about that. These are very difficult to do unless you have like something like, if I put it right here on there, there's nothing for it to butt up against. But thankfully this piece has a spot that I can butt it up against there. And even then, they're never quite perfectly flush, which kind of drives my gold. But I deal with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just wish it could be. I just wish it could be. Truth source, right down the center. Takes up the entire length. Now I can build off of that. It's like a little spaceship. Wow. Spaceship that's about to get attached to whatever all this is. Request permission to dock, sir. Permission granted. Something. It takes one space to mess it up. Boom. Back on track though, just like that though. Nope. Not in the right spot. Makes a huge difference. I do my best to bring you guys in on the build and let you see what I'm doing. Sometimes it's making me have to turn it around from what I'm looking at so that you guys can kind of peer into the build process. But sometimes that throws me off and it doesn't look right, so I have to back up a step. But I want you guys to see what I do, even if it is sped up sometimes. It's kind of fun watching me go. Yeah! Look at that. I'm guessing this is kind of the center of the clamshell, I think. And I'm guessing the throne is going to go in here somewhere. It's a mystery! We shall see. Time will tell, time will tell. I'm not a singer, so I should stop doing it. Bam! On bag 6. Ooh, some big chunkies in this one. I like chunky pieces. I like small pieces too, though, because all the intricacies of the small pieces are... I'm sticking by my guns. 18 plus. These kits are designed for, or designed based on the number of little pieces that hurt my poor arthritic fingers. But it's fine because I love it. And I can take some medicine for arthritis. But my brain is a bigger challenge. Ooh, chunky circles. Chunky quarter circles. I don't even know what those are. Some of these pieces I don't think I've ever seen before. Maybe they were designed for this particular Lego set. That is true for some cases. Not a lot. I think Lego does a pretty good job of designing most of their pieces so that they can be used in most any set. Obviously the minifigs are a different story because the minifigs are typically very specific to whatever set you're working on. Which is probably why minifigs are such a hot item on the markets. Not for me, because I'm more into the actual building of the set and the characters, but the characters are fun. Obviously they help bring life to sets such as Little Mermaid, Star Wars, many of the themed sets that I enjoy. But they're not the end all be all for me. I don't have to have minifigs. I do enjoy minifigs. I watch a lot of YouTube Lego channels. I won't say a lot. I watch some YouTube Lego channels and I see folks complaining if they think there aren't enough minifigs in a set. I can understand it. I can understand that being a commodity, but it's not just, I don't know. It doesn't make me overly upset if there aren't a dozen minifigs in a set. I would imagine there's going to be some folks complaining about this particular set since there's only, it looks like 7, well technically 5 true minifigs, and then Sebastian and Flounder, which I guess are sort of minifigs, but not really, because you don't even have to build them, they're just like already made. You just stick them on the set somewhere, I guess. I'll find that out eventually. When, like in the movie, Ariel has like, she's got a gang of sisters. And then, like they didn't include the prince or the seagull. Yeah, some key characters not in here, but again, I'm not bugging about that. Really, the clamshell is kind of like the big deal for me. The whole scene. I enjoy the scenery as much, if not more, than the characters. All right, and we're moving on to bag number 5. Bag number 5. Ooh, all right. Ooh, this is gonna get tricky. Going back and forth with this. I apologize if you can't see everything I do. I think eventually I will bring in like maybe a second camera to like look over my shoulder so you guys get more of a view, but for now, this is what I have. Wow! Guys, I missed an entire bag. I don't even know how that happens. So, that's kind of crazy. I realized it as soon as I had a step that said I needed this big old yellow plate, and I couldn't find it. That's funny. Well, that's the magic of the internet. I could edit this out, or for laugh sake, I could just leave it in, and you guys can have a good laugh at me. You can talk down in the comments about it if you want. MC, how did you miss the whole bag? Because that was a pretty hefty bag. That first bag had a lot of stuff in it. So it seemed like that was it. So clearly bag 5. No. No, this is bag 6. Now I'm boggled. Now I'm confused. I didn't miss a bag, y'all. I was dead on. So why doesn't bag 5 have one of these long yellow sticks? This is bag 6. This is bag 5. I'm seriously confused. It doesn't even have this black brick in bag 5. I'm thinking their directions might be messed up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna go ahead and sort bag 6 as well. And I'm gonna figure out how to get this together, because I think they sort of mixed up their directions. Lego has done that from time to time. I'm not gonna call them and complain, but this definitely throws me off a bit, because I sorted bag 5 and some of the pieces that it says I need in step number 2 of bag 5 weren't in bag 5. So this is a problem solving 101. Keep working through it. What was that saying we used to have in the Air Force? I'll think of it here in a minute. The key to air power is flexibility, right? I think that's how it went. So I'm gonna flex. I'm gonna sort bag 5 and 6. This is gonna be really confusing with the pictures, but hopefully this all works out in the end. If it doesn't, this video might be a disaster. In which case, you guys can have a laugh on my account. What's gonna be great is if I realize that Lego did screw up, and I really, truly suspect that they somehow messed this up in their bagging process. Maybe they labeled them wrong. I'm not sure. But my good friend, shout out to Lindsay, is also going to be building this lovely set. And if I just discovered Lego's mess up, then I can save her the trouble when she gets to it. Be like, Lindsay, you gotta sort bag 5 and 6. But I don't know. I'll find out. Let's keep moving.
Well, peeps, as you can see, sometimes even our therapy can take time to work through. I had hoped to bring you at least 2 complete built sections in the continuation of the Little Mermaid build, but Lego threw me a curveball and slowed me way down. To see how this conundrum plays out, please come back next week for part number 4. Thanks again for watching, and please like, subscribe, share with your peeps, and be sure to hit me up in the comments below. Holla!